Good day. Today I will be discussing how Philippines lives in tourism. The Philippines is very rich in culture, and some of these cultural practices have an amazing impact on tourists. Allow me to present some of our cultural practices that caught the positive attention of tourists. First, our festivities. Examples include the Sinolog Festival, held in Cebu. This festive activity lasts for about a week. This is to celebrate the feast of the Holy Child Santo Niño. Next is the Gigantes Festival, held in Agonzo, Rizal. This activity is named after its papier-mâché giants that are paraded around. Next is the Bangus Festival, held in Dagupan City. This is held in order to celebrate the sacred tea's aquaculture, especially its bangus. Our next topic is our courtesy and respect on elders. We have 3 examples for this. First example, in the rural sectors of our country, young people usually greet elders courteously when they meet. Second example, the able-bodied people or youngsters readily offer comfort like seats to elders, ladies, pregnant and disabled people. Our third example is youths readily observe seniorities and authority. Our last topic is our hospitality. There are several examples. First of all is that we welcome our guests with sincerity, considering them as part of our family. Our next example is that we give our best to our guests, food, accommodation, and good rooms in our home. Third is that we always give time and attention to our guests. Fourth is that we always smile and act pleasant to our guests. Fifth, that we tend to walk an extra mile to please our guests. And lastly, we also make our guests feel very important. That will be all for today. Thank you.
So what does the Philippines has that attracts so many tourists? Is it the food, the traditions, the culture, or tourist destination? The Philippines has many different kinds of life. The Philippines has many beaches, monuments, historical towns, and many more tourist destinations. But the one thing that could possibly attract so many tourists in the Philippines is Filipino culture. So Philippines also has many traditions and culture, just like fiesta, and the Philippines also has the longest Christmas season in the world. But the most possibly traits of culture in the Philippines is it generosity, hospitality, and kindness. Because why? Because tourists can tour safer. It makes them feel safe and makes them enjoyable of their tour. So here's an American blogger that to experience the kindness and generosity of the Filipino culture.
Wow! We had Filipinos offer us a ride for free, a meal for free, and even a home for free. This is seriously amazing. If you've never been to the Philippines, you definitely should. The country is beautiful,
but the people from the inside are even more beautiful. My name is Markian. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in my next video.
See how awesome are the Filipinos are. Thank you.
In Philippines, we Filipinos have a forms of behavior. Forms of behavior is all about personality and traits of every Filipino. As a citizen of Philippines, forms of behavior is a big impact for our tourism. Because we have this, the people from other country or which we are called tourists are loving to visit us is because of personality on how we treated our tourists. Based on my research in internet, Philippines is a loving country and hundreds of tourists are loving to stay in Philippines. The particular reason for circumstances as they can see the people of Philippines are so hospitable, happy, and clever. As a citizen of this nation, we Filipinos are so hospitable because we treated our tourists as a local people and we are willing to help and guide when in terms of accommodating our place and our tourist attraction or spot. Also, there's a one trait that the Filipinos are known for, aside from being hospitable, and these are its ability to be happy and stay positive no matter what circumstances that we encounter, and whether we're weathering strong typhoons, and we Filipinos still find a reason to smile. And lastly, we Filipinos are known as a clever people because Filipinos are naturally creative and innovative, and a lot of tourists can attest that Filipinos are so talented in every kind of industry.
A nation's history is the reflection of its culture, tradition, and beliefs. Filipino history is no different. It showcases our native Austronesian and colonial roots, such as the Spanish and American eras. Our proud heritage of noble chief and fierce warriors, foreign powers and influences that shapes our country and what it is today, and our countrymen's effort in attaining national independence. Our Austronesian self give us strength and identity of what brave and mighty Filipinos like. Our Spanish self give us faith in God and ordinance with the church. Our American self gave us the knowledge and improve our countrymen. History help us to know why we are who we are. In this case, why Philippine history, culture, identity are what they are. History gave us a preview of how everything worked in the past, like culture, beliefs, and government. Truly, our history mirrors the Filipino spirit of faith, bravery, and perseverance, as what Filipino represent the world with uniqueness and beauty.